Welcome, dear vagabond, to day 9, guiding you from suffering to joy. We're still discussing fear, so let's get into it. Since we are in our cave discussing fear, I thought I'd pull a card to help us shine a light on the type of fear that may be the most prominent amongst all of you. The card I pull is the Knight of Cups, and I pulled from a deck that contains a story. So this is linked with a Mongolian legend about a man named Halibu. So this man was a kind and gentle man, but he had to stand up for what he believed in. And in the end, he sacrifices himself to save everyone he loves. So being afraid of love will have something to do with a belief that you hold within your mind that makes the ego protect it to make it true in this reality that you have for yourself. So you are love. You come from love. It is your origin. It is your birthright. It is your main ingredient. So you need to remember all of that, and you need to find the belief. What belief do I hold that keeps me afraid of love? What comes up for you? You can journal this, or you can sit in meditation and reflect. What comes up for you? Pay attention to it. Your higher self should be offering the advice to you, or your spirit team will be offering advice for you. As you go through these processes, you can experience spiritual awakenings. Michelle and I have been going through one this week. And we've had headaches, and we've been really sick, and I've been having pressure in my chest and my heart, and I didn't know why. So it's a reminder for us to tell you that when you're clearing these energies and you are removing the low-level dense energy from your system, you are also receiving divine, perfect light codes. You are receiving perfection. So there's an energetic exchange going on. You may feel pressure in your chest. So your heart space is your connection to the divine, to the source of divine love is in your heart space. So you may feel weird palpitations or weird energy hovering around your chest, and it's fine. You may want to see a doctor, I don't know, but know that that's kind of part of it. As things get cleared out, your meat robot processes this information. It has to process it. It has to be experienced on some level. Another thing that can occur while you exist inside this cave and you are working on these things, your nightmares can intensify. I remember I had many nightmares where I was waking up screaming in my sleep because of how bad my nightmares were. And it was like other reflections of me standing up for itself, wanting something better. So one nightmare I had, I was part of the oxen wheel, right? So I'm one of 4 things tied up on this oxen wheel, and I'm just walking in circles, and we have to like walk in the same pace, and I stopped walking. And a guy off to the side in like an executioner mask was like, "You can't stop." And I was like, "I'm done." And he's like, "You can't be done." And I was like, "I'm done." Like I no longer had fear, and I had these thoughts saying like, "You can't just be done. Like you have to pick up, you have to keep going. You can't just quit." And I thought, why can't I just quit? Why can't I just quit this? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not happy doing this. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm fucking done. And I had to like have that type of bravery and courage in my life and in my sleep. It's like spirit uses everything that you can experience for you to grow. Everything is used and utilized, even your dreams. So during my spiritual awakening, one way spirit allows me to see how to take accountability or how to take responsibility or how to see a higher perspective of a situation that I lived through. They will show me it like on a TV screen. The first time they did this in my dream, I yelled at them. I said, "Why didn't you help me? Why were you just recording like all these perfect angles of this situation of me and my ex-husband fighting? There's all these like perfect fucking angles. It's like, why is there that much detail put into this and no one helped me?" Right? This was my ignorant ego mind thinking. Spirit said, "Do you see yourself asking for help? Like, do you see yourself having a thought, if I need help here, I want out of this situation?" No, none of that was going on. I was in fight mode. I'm fighting you, ex-husband, right? We're gonna just fight it out. That's where I was. I wasn't asking for help. so they couldn't help me. So then I had to shut that ego up, right? And it's like how it happens. You watch yourself, you watch the situation, you see how you reacted and how somebody else reacted, and then you get to see why they behaved that way. What belief system did they hold at this time that made them think it's okay to treat me like this? And what belief system did I hold at that time that allowed me to think it was okay to treat him like that, right? It brings it to the surface so that you can learn from it, because you're supposed to learn from it, move on. So fear of love is to be afraid of being you. You are love. Don't be afraid of love. Once you embrace the love within yourself and you love you and you start to truly love you, not in a cocky ego way, but in a self-confident, healthy way, right? Where your higher self is the lead. This love, when you can offer that to yourself, if you don't already have a very loving relationship in your life, it will attract itself to you. Again, remember, energy like attracts like. If you love yourself, you are going to attract a strong love into your life. That's what this is. So if you are in suffering, sometimes you may be in relationships that reflect your suffering. Maybe you met them in your suffering and you're just like, oh fuck, like, I don't want to be in this suffering anymore. I want something more. And as you want something more, sometimes the people in your life aren't going to stay. So this other fear comes up, this fear of the unknown, this fear of who am I going to lose as I'm trading in my cave for who's outside of it? What am I going to lose here? But you need to pay attention to what you're going to gain. What are you going to gain? You're going to have a healthy relationship. You're going to actually feel real love in your life. Have you had that privilege? Many of us haven't had that. When you can feel love for yourself and others, it's fucking amazing. It is, again, pity will feed you. Pity will feed your ego. Love is so much bigger feeling inside than the high that pity is going to give you. Like, seriously, you see how we have allowed ourselves to settle for such garbage, and there is such beautiful things ahead of your fears. So allow your fears to come up, journal them. What are they? Bring divine light to them. If you don't know how to do this and you have fears listed on your journal, put them in the comments. Say, I have these. I don't know how to affirm a truth of this into my life. We will help you. If we don't know what's going on, we will channel the guides and they will help you. We want you to get this. So don't just like stop and be like, I didn't receive any information. I don't know what's going on. Ask for help. We are here to help you. We are like the spiritual awakening teachers, right? We want to help you through your spiritual awakening because you feel like a fucking crazy ass person. You feel insane as you are losing one world and gaining another, while you are losing some friends and gaining others. It's a weird, trippy place to be, man. I can tell you, years down the road, when the life is being built for you and you start to see it being built, you will be so excited and so thankful that you worked on these things, that you faced these fears, that you addressed your anger, that you paid attention to your thoughts, that you were mindful of your words, actions, and thoughts. Once you will be so pleased with yourself. So don't fall into the temptation of staying in this cave and being afraid. Don't do it anymore, man. Love is your birthright. You are made of that shit. Allow it into your aura. Again, if you feel a little pressure in your chest, maybe just say, Spirit, it's a little too much for me right now. Can you lower your frequency? And they will lower the frequency of it for you. They want this to be a comfortable process for you as they work on your energy and clean us up as we ascend from 3D to 5D. Perfect. So enjoy the guided meditation that Michelle and Spirit do for you guys later. Keep coming back, keep showing up, keep doing the work. We're proud of you. Your spirit guides are proud of you. Ask questions if you have them. Are you enjoying the playlist? Have you checked it out? Would you add a song? Do you like a song? Is there like a band like maybe Clover's Curfew and you're like, man, that band is awesome. What, Clover's Curfew? Yeah, that band is awesome. So check them out for sure. Right, good job today, dear Vagabond. Thank you for joining us again. We hope to see you tomorrow as we continue on our 21-ish day journey, guiding you from suffering to joy. Much love, friends. See you tomorrow.